Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, collectors of adult age, childlike temperament, Dave here with a highly anticipated and eagerly waited upon video. As you can see in front of me, I have Goliath with the full wing spread, which measures right about 21 inches side to side. I'll even take my handy dandy tape measure and prove that. Just at 21 inches. Shuck. With this one today, we're gonna look at Demona. She's right over there. And then a separate video, we're gonna take a look at Bronx and the closed wings for Goliath. So what we're gonna do is shuffle things around, try and get Goliath to the side without destroying my whole setup here. Here is Demona. Well, I let that cough slip on camera. Trying to pause around those, you know. But anyway, beautiful cover artwork for Demona. Product shot on the side. Product shot on that side. Gargoyles, Demona, don't feed the children. Direction and development, Randy Falk. Sculpting, Jordi Djokovic. Fabrication, Thomas Gwynn. Paint, John Wardell, Jeffrey Trapp. Prototypes, True Cast Studios. Photography, Steven Mazurik. Packaging, Chris Ramo. Cover illustration, line art, Jordi Djokovic. Painting, Emiliano Santalucia. I know that name. Barcode. The back has a write-up. Pause that if you want. Alternate product shots, accessories, collect them all. Open the flap here so you can get a look at her on the inside. Full-size product shot. There she is in the box, folks. I'm going to adjust the brightness on the camera a little bit so I can see it better. All right. Fantastic. Let's start getting her out of here. Alrighty. Demona. Yeah. Let's see what the nice little cityscape in the back there. We're going to put her box to the side. Classic prison shot. Nice. Let's get her wings out of here carefully. There's one of the guns. Let's see. There we go. We're going to set that to the side. set that to the side. Lay her back down. Since it fell out, we're going to take a look at that gun first. It's like a dart gun rocket launcher situation here. I dig it. Nice design, nicely painted. Angle it down just a hair. Alrighty. Continuing on, I'm going to take a look at the Grimoron. Her version of the book is articulated, for lack of a better word. Got a nice little tab latch there. And it opens. Let's see. It opens more than that, but you get to see inside it. There it goes. That's about the full spread there. I think it would have been amazing if they hid the credits, excuse me, for the figure on the page that it opens to. Like, that line would be Randy Falk, etc., etc. But, you know, not everybody thinks the same way I do. In fact, very few do. Not even my whiffy Space River News thinks the way I do. But, hey, she's a good one, so I keep her around. Yay! Yay, says Space River News. Let's get her extra face popped out of here. This is the angry face. Lovely sculpt. Let's take a look at the back. It's got two little pegs. It just pegs into her skull. Pierced ears with the nice little rings in them. Nicely painted. Got some blue shading, purple shading. I dig that. It's probably the face I'm going to have on her most often, because Goliath over there has the angry face as well. Let's just get this other weapon out of here. Alright. This one I really like. The big beefy bazooka thing. Got some weathering. It's got some nice paint. I dig that. And she'll look pretty good either way, but I think this one will fit better in her hand. But we'll see. Pop this tape. Excuse me. If I use any of the accessories for the casual display, you know, we'll see. Let's just put the hand on there. Once we get the fingers around the grip, holds it perfectly, so that's cool. These hands are blue with blue paint and bluish purple wash. Nice blue fingernails. She's got kind of the angry hands on her in the package. Got another grippy hand. Comes with two fists. both nicely sculpted in blue. Just get a hint of fingernails on them. Let's get that back in there. If you happen to notice any jump cuts, it's because I'm pausing the video to cough. Still got a bit of a cold. A lingering cough. Residual cough, whatever the hell you want to call it. But anyway, that's her tail. It's gonna come in handy. Put that there, around there by her face. Put that back there. She's got a couple different things holding her in here. Let's see, there's one on each leg. There we go, there's that one. My favorite part of it right here, folks. Releasing the figure from its plastic prison. As dangerously as possible. Alright. Let's get her feet out first. Okay. Crying out loud, plastic thing. Alright, put this aside. Demona. Without the wings, she makes a pretty interesting figure. But we'll get to with the wings in a minute. There's the face. You got the earrings flapping about there on her ears. Nicely painted. Let's get that face off her. It's got a weird looking head underneath because it's just on a little super thin neck peg. Let's get that face pegged in here. Get everything lined up. Pops right on. I like that angry face. As pretty as that is, that's gonna go back in the package. She can look down. She can't really look up because of the hair. All the way around. Gargoyle. Puke. And 90-ish. She can go a little bit better on this one than the right one, or than the left one. I think that's just stiffness. Go all the way around. This gold armlet bracelet thing is, I believe, a separate piece painted and then glued on. See that arm go around. All right. She's got articulation in the chest. She's got a waist. You get some good movement if you mess around with it. Double jointed elbows. Let's see. Let's get her elbow to bend. Doesn't want to bend quite the way I think it should be able to. Well, that's alright, I'm not going to force it. Bicep in there. Hands nicely painted and sculpted. Move around just fine. The lower elbow joint doesn't seem to... there it goes. It's flexing back, so... That hand's good. I like the skirted loincloth there. The belt's nicely sculpted. Demona's got some thick thighs. Double jointed knee sculpt here. Do that. I love her sharp, spiky knees that Goliath doesn't have. Her ankle bracelet is attached to her and is free floating on her shin. Ankle, I'm so stupid. Toe articulation. Let's see, does she stand? I mean, she stands great without the wings on, without the use of her tail. Well, let's get that tail on, because she looks weird without it. It always feels like sticking things in their butts. Let's see. Gotta get everything lined up just right. Not quite there. There it goes. Heard that little snap. There she is with her tail. Okay, let's get her to stand up with her tail on. Currently not resting on said tail. Let's take a look at the wings. We get a right and a left, perfect mirrors of each other. A dark blue-gray with wash on the outside. The blue armatures to match her skin tone. Inside is more purpley with a black wash highlighting the I don't know what that's called actually. Ribs. The ribs of it. Yeah, sure. You got hands up here. That'd be cool if they're articulated. Well, let's see. I know some people have been having trouble with the ratchet here. Oh, that is stiff, so I don't think I'm going to be able to move that on its own. You can see the dent it made in my finger while trying. Let's try this side. Nope, that one's super stiff as well. So let's try to get them in her back first. How about that? Move the hair slightly aside. It's got stiff. There. There's one in her back. I'm glad I was paying attention, because I was worried about getting them in the wrong sides. That would be redonkulous. Let's see. Her hair's got to get out of my way. She looks pretty wicked like that. But let's see here. They are heavy, just like Goliaths. But I think if you're careful, they will be just fine. See, does she stand up with the wings on? She does, but of course, she's looking downward because of said wings. Let's bring her up some. Point her tail down. And peek it at the bottom. I mean, that's cool. Let's check her wingspan. How about that? Let's see from there. I'm going to say she comes in like this, just over 18 inches to Goliath's 21. Let's bring Goliath up next to her, ish. So yeah, definitely takes up space. Bring her, tip them down like that. See, they're basically standing side by side with each other. I don't see what the big problem is, folks. If you know how to pose your figures, you can get them next to each other. But I'll probably have them on a shelf a little bit different. Let's see. Let's get her other one out in a similar fashion here. Yep. Broke it. Yep. Well, she's a one-winged angel now. So instead of it failing here, let me get a little pointer. Instead of it failing here or here, like some people have seen, the peg itself snapped right off. So I'll make sure I get some good pictures with that and post those in a little bit here. So yeah, not terribly happy with that, I'll tell you that much. But before the wing broke, she was a beautiful figure. After the wing broke, she's a beautiful one-winged figure. And Goliath is looking down at it like, oh, my angel of the night. She's like, motherfucker, my wing broke off. There's the cuts for the video, folks. Alright, so besides the wing, great figure. And that's about it. Peace.